Hello there, and a warm welcome to beautiful Nova Scotia in eastern Canada. This part of the world really has a quite breathtaking coastline. Halifax is Nova Scotia's capital, and this is location for the Ford World Men's Curling Championship 2015. Great to have you with us. All boats, planes, trains, ferries, they're all heading to Halifax. People are walking too, because they all want to get into the Scotiabank Centre for one of the hottest games in town. Here they are piling in to the arena, because what a prospect we have for you in the third versus fourth playoff. It's Sweden against Finland. Live commentary on the whole game coming up from me, Alison Walker, and from Luke Coley. Teams are being welcomed into the arena. And we're all set. An intriguing battle between these two teams. And plenty at stake for sure.
Always a fun walk out to that center walkway, be introduced in front of a good crowd before a playoff game. All Nordic battle. Look at how the standings through round robin went. Norway into the 11-1. Canada, Sweden, and Finland all in the playoffs. US losing that tiebreaker to Finland. Rounding it out, Switzerland, China, Czech Republic. All just missing Italy, Scotland, and Russia at the bottom of the standings. This year's World Championship.
And I wonder how nervous those Finland guys are feeling, because they're not really used to this kind of position.
They go in, as the cliche says, nothing to lose. Loser of this does drop to the bronze medal game tomorrow. Winner gets Canada in the semifinal. And Norway, winning last night, already has a spot in the championship match tomorrow to try and go back-to-back. But we have two other Nordic nations doing battle here this afternoon in Halifax.
And after that introduction to the crowd, just have to settle things down here. I'm sure the hearts must be racing.
And Finland, I think yesterday, playing in that tiebreaker and winning it will actually benefit them coming into this game, because they played all their games prior with all four sheets in action. They play the tiebreaker, just one game out there, and they go out, they beat the US. A well-played game. Aku Koste.
It was a bit of a nail-biter though, for sure. A pressure-packed last zone draw for Kusta, there he is. Finland looking for their first final stage appearance since 2003, I think it was in Winnipeg, and Kusta played in that game.
Of course, with skip and Olympic silver medalist Markku Uusi-Paavoniemi.
So here we go, Jani Pitko, the lead. Age 33 for Finland, getting things underway in this versus fourth playoff game.
Definitely two different styles of play between these two teams. Finland a little bit more conservative, kept games close throughout, low scoring, whereas Sweden, they are very aggressive. They're very much a set up the angles, play the run back, position it.
Pitko is also a very, very good poker player. He plays it professionally. He's a good person to know.
Won't be showing his cards very often.
The lead for Sweden, Christopher Sundgren.
Doesn't surprise me seeing this right away. Finland's going to try and keep it a little conservative. You're going to see Sweden try and put the pressure on. They've been in this stage numerous times. Of course, the European champion, Oscar, Christopher, and Christian in the world final last year in Beijing. Of course, Nicholas, a world champion himself.
Certainly a different feeling when the finals are in Canada, though. You know, to win in Canada for a non-Canadian team is a massive achievement.
Leaves a little bit of that side, the corner guard side, so a chance here. Make a play on it. Well, have enough. We'll tap that one through.
Wasn't quite the plan, though, from Sundgren. Just catches this corner guard.
A little different way of getting at that one. So beneficiary of a little break early.
Olli Niamis, the 29-year-old second from Finland. Lives in Helsinki. Played in 2013 in the World Men's in Victoria. Finished 2-9.
Well, just the freeze on that one now. It's all about setting up angles. Christian Lindstrom trying to get to the inside.
He's 25 from Karlstad in Sweden. Part of that silver medal team in Beijing. Also a skip when Sweden won the World Juniors in Perth, Scotland in 2011. Rules of play, at least 8 ends. There's the 38-minute thinking time and the 160-second timeout as well.
So the angle's not quite setting up for Sweden. Finland trying to keep things simpler, play the blast, and we'll get rid of both the reds. Ideally would like to be able to hold the shooter, instead rolling out now just a single stone and a chance to hit and roll to the side.
Jump, boss! Jump! Jump! Push! Whoa, 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 whoa. Bra marginal.
Well, can't get two it. They end up catching both guards' movement. They do tap one into the house. So it now forces Echo Coste to go and hit this one as opposed to either guard or freeze if it would have just wrecked on the one guard.
That's down to Kasper Kuti. Finland.
Hei. Hei. Kato sen. Joo, kova, vielä.
Well, it does get a little roll in. Now is that something that can benefit Sweden? Can they draw down to it?
Tia.
But looks like double is going to be the call.
Oscar Eriksson, just 23, already with a world silver medal. Curling for 17 years, gosh. He's been around a long time.
Well, just a little roll, not shot, but it's in a position that has to be dealt with by Finland.
Vähän huonompi kuin eilen, 14. Joo, huonompi luisto kuin eilen.
There's your clock. Gives us an idea of how long it takes, hog to hog.
Ei oo kova. Kova. Etupunaisen reuna. Ollaan jo. Ollaan tee. Tasa siinä kun.
Well, that's pretty consistent to the time that we've seen all week long.
And that's a nice stone, although it is still poking out a little bit.
But leaves the right side open. And you overbury that one, you leave a chance at the double.
Bästa skulle vara om man vickar precis över eller under här. Ja, man kan använda den. Tar du tunn så stickar vi bara skotten så direkt. Det är tunn halv. Det är hårt. Normal eller? Ja, normal att vicka.
Always trying to look at how to set up angles, what's available. Go red to the yellow and then roll the shooter over towards that stone just thrown by Finland. Well, roll it over, try and sit on the corner, give him an angle. Had to make that one raise first and then try and set up the angles. Well, it stays top of the 8-foot. And second and third for Sweden.
No se on ihan ok. Mä luulen, että se on vielä vähän tuore sit. Ei se nose ole kuitenkaan. Ei mukaan mennä.
Nose isn't too bad of a spot right now. Got to make sure you're 1-2.
This is the skip stones now. Costa, 35-year-old.
Well, little roll away. Double is available. The question is, do you avoid the jam?
Känns som att sätta den här skjutningen, försöka vicka gard för det. Eller antingen eller. Ja. Spela på in eller out. Så. Out.
Nicholas Edin, very popular figure here in Canada. Saw chatting with the fans last night.
Have been over in Canada for over 4 weeks now, and will actually stay and play one more event before heading home.
Yeah, just getting that competition and the conditions being a great benefit to this Swedish team.
Wants the run back of that shot stone. He is sitting second right now. It'll open things up and put the pressure. Well, run it back. And we'll pick that one and roll it just off. Does open the forefoot.
Not quite what I wanted, he says.
Well, so accurate with the run back, but just a little bit off on that one, leaving the stone out in front. Looks like it is shot stone belonging to Sweden. See the time ticking away, as you said earlier, 38 minutes thinking time.
Certainly added to the game, and the players have embraced it. Here's Kausta's final stone.
Well, slash onto it, gets rid of that Swedish stone. Forefoot open though. But Finland, Aku Koste has to be happy. Position to get this force in the first end.
Yep, away goes the red. And Finland lying 2.
Lite mindre förresten.
Nicholas Sedin trying to win a 7th straight game. Won their last 6 round robin games.
29-year-old from Karlstad in Sweden.
Seen about 14.5 to 15 seconds to go to the tee line. Well, that's just under 14. See if the speed's a little different. Not a lot of sweeping, so all on its own. And it comes down. Surprised he didn't give that a better sweep. And Kasper Hakunti.
Yeah, they might have swept it a bit further on. As it is. It's 1 to Sweden after 1. Sweden 1, Finland 0. Yeah, great atmosphere building in the Scotiabank Centre. Crowd being treated to a little entertainment just while the players prepare for the second end in this 3rd versus 4 playoff between Sweden and Finland.
Bra linje. Ta linjen. Bra. Grym linje. Helt igenom. Nära. Man kallar eller? Det är okej. Ja, lite lång ut bara. Nära. Väldigt nära. Sitt. Bra. Bra skött.
Well, that rock listens for Christopher Sundgren. Goes tight centerline guard. Here, a little more defensive approach. You go to the side. You don't draw around the center. Here, try and set things up. Use the corner guard play.
Olla vähän lähempänä. Kello on kolme. Joo. Tuon linjan saa tuoda lähelle. Ollaan kyllä aika lähelle. Joo, tuo vaan. Niin kauan kun liikkuu. Jalot pois. Alright, hyvä. Ei tehnyt ihmeitä. Hyvä heitto. Tuli tosi suora.
Well, the corner guard doesn't get that far off to the side. It sits just in front of that Ford logo.
0-5 igen. Borde vara bra. 10. Gärna linje. 10. Bra linje. Bra fart. Bra linje. 8-4. Oskar har den. Behöver kalla nu.
Just to give you an idea of how many curlers there are in Sweden, well, around 5,500. Only 800 in Finland. So a big difference in terms of depth.
Well, it's a completely different team in 2013 playing with Nicholas that won the World Championship on the other coast of Canada in Victoria, British Columbia. Now joining 3 members of the team that lost the World Championship final last year.
But a lot of experience. Been in the big games, you know what it's like.
Will hit and stick. Watch this delivered by Yanni Pitko. Gets right in behind.
It's almost as low as Nicholas Edin.
Right down
Flexibility
in behind that stone.
of the players is absolutely incredible, and the fitness levels now.
Sorry.
Battle to try and make that little roll underneath.
Oli mukava graduaalinen paikka, kun heitin.
Hyvä. Jop. Kova. Jop. Jop. Joo, kova. Ei, irti. Ei jatkoa.
Näin, Santa sanoi se. Pidä.
Ei se valitettavasti ihan ole.
Alright.
Okay.
Well, look at the long hair of Paliyami's. Look. Don't think we've seen that at a World Championship before. Definitely unique.
Yeah, it must take some maintenance.
Well, trading these hits, now we're top part of the rings. Try and make a little roll, but even if the roll's made, you're not going to have a very long run back. So a big roll, try and use the corner, might actually be beneficial.
Finland lost to Sweden in the round robin. It was just last stone.
Right on the beak.
Fredrik Lindberg. Now a coach for the team. He was very much a fixture in Nicholas Edin's team. Quite strange to see him in this role, actually, and not on the ice.
Definitely a difference sitting, watching the game. Mal makes the hit, the roll. With that guard so close.
There's Tommy Rantamaki, coach, looking very industrious. Plotting his Finnish team and their route to success. I think he must be very pleased with the way the team's performed this week.
Well, nice quiet wait. Kasper Hukunti just, they really allow the sweepers to work with that one to nose it, make the double, and keep that stone where, right on the nose. It's in a good control position, can be used later in the end if Oscar Eriksson can wrap this one around.
Bra linje. Ja. Ja. Fight 4 upp. Hård. 4 upp. Ja, linje. 4 upp. Linje. Hård. Järnet. Järnet. Ni har den. Ni har den. Ni har den.
Well, past that front one and goes right to the side of the button.
Sama heittä. Tootsa. Normaali vai reippa? Normaali aivan.
Äskeinen heitti. Saas pikat.
Joo. Kova normaali. Hei! Hei! Luja! Hei! Mukana. Joo, Janne. Vie.
Well, missed run back. With nothing else in the rings, this opposition side of the button can throw the guard and try and play like an aggressive play now to try and set up a steal or a real difficult shot to get that single.
Lite mindre.
Quite a contrast in these two nations in success at World Championships. Finland was last at a Worlds in 2013. Here, Nicholas won one of 6 World Championships for Sweden. Only twice on the podium for Finland. 98, 2000, Markku Uusi, Pavel Niemi.
Yep, it's the big guns and the wee guns, if you like. Finland absolutely deserving of being at this stage in the competition. And from what they've done so far, they will give Sweden a run for their money.
Well, deeper in the rings that they wanted. This allows a double. They were hoping maybe just tight to the house.
Nässentin mittauttaneen.
No se tupla. Joo. Mä otin niitä. Joo.
You can hit this a hair on the left side of center and still catch that one. Not by much. Throw peel weight at it, try and get a roll also.
Gave it a bit of oomph, that's for sure. Just at the end there.
Well, try and make the double, and we'll end up leaving it there.
Enemmän tilaa viimeiselle ihan hyvä, kun...
Vähän myöhäs päätös. Mitä? Vähän myöhäs vaan päätös. Ei oli jo. Aikaisemmin. Joo.
Can I do that one again, please, he says.
I think the late sweep call was to try and make it the other way, try and go over the top of it to make the double.
Not quite.
Lite mer. Wow. Upp, helt upp. Rent, ja! Ja! Hårt! Hårt!
Well, that one made a jump on him. As they were looking to hit and stick, get a force.
Joo, sen verran näkyy. Paksupuolikat.
Well, and Aku can see enough.
Heikko jengi tossa Nike-heitossa. Joo. Tässä normaali vai niitä?
Peel that out and get a blank in this second end.
Yeah, and I think you'll see that as a bonus after his previous stone.
Ut lite och släpper lite mjukt. Bryr mig kanske inte. Vinkar det också lite grann faktiskt.
Well, wants to hit, roll out.
He just catches it. But it was enough. The crowd went, ooh. No worries from his point of view. Nakakausta, the finish skip. Concluding the second end with a blank. That means it remains Sweden 1, Finland 0 after 2. Players enjoying a smile and exchange as they wait to start this third end, while we give some audience entertainment on one of the other sheets, and the two skips enjoying that and taking away a little bit of the tension of this game. Third end. Third versus fourth playoff.
Nicholas will be disappointed he wasn't able to get a force, and the hammer back is a blank. Play the third. Start looking into third end, scoring in even ends. We play the third. You can get a force and get hammer into even ends. Christopher Sundgren, just a fabulous week. Having to take a couple of games off throughout round robin. Was feeling a little under the weather. This team has been over in Canada for a while and has been curling a lot.
It is a big commitment. away from home, well, that length of time. But if you want to get to the top level, that's what you have to do.
Etupunainen. Vähän lujaa, ei halu. Ei siitä, ei halu.
Tietää, jos millään voi.
Ei voi. Vähän lujaa edelleen.
Alkaa olla.
Luja, voimme vaan. Luja, takapunainen, takavalkoinen.
Hyytyy etupunaiselle.
Voimme vaan.
Antaa hyytyy ensin toisella.
Hyytyy etunään niitä.
Istuu. Hyvä.
Right to the button, a bit deep. Now if a freeze is made, there's really very small scoring zone available.
Hänger kvar lite mer än förra. Behöver curlas. Ligger för. Han är nästan bredvid den här. Lång eller?
Vill inte gå för fart i alla fall.
Krippa eller krille med. Kom igen.
Byta eller spela sexan först.
Och den vi tyckte var lite
Det här var
rakare.
bättre sätt. Förra var lite hotad också. Men
Ja, femman du ville ta från början.
Nicely done.
den skillnaden jag fick var ju sådär. Så det är mesta sättningen här ändå. Det är samma is på dem.
Takavalkoinen.
Second zone for Pitko,
Hyvä voima.
33-year-old from Espoo in Finland.
Takapunainen.
Takapunainen, takavalkoinen.
Ei
Kieltä!
vielä.
Kieltä!
Takapunainen.
Joo!
Takapunainen. Takapunainen.
Joo! Ei!
Takapunainen.
Ei. Yritän saada silleen pomppu, että saisi ton.
Hieno.
Hyvä. En centimeter utsida med bak 4-8. Bra linje, rent.
Bak 4. Bak 8. Bak 8.
Rent, japp! Hårt! Den har skurit till för. Kör!
Järnet, jag har det.
Järnet! Hårt!
Han greppar till den där också.
Ja, den skar till där uppe.
Man hade ju mycket igår. Känns ju... Man behöver hålla rent.
Ja, det är lite...
Well, the style that Sweden plays, these early shots, so important. Get them in a good position because then they like to play the run back later, or big weight with Oscar's third stones or
Sitten ykköspäästään määräksi.
skip stones and Nicholas Edin.
The Swedish team is known for their sweeping. They're some of the best sweepers in the world. And what a difference it can make to their game.
Valkoiselle vaan, sinisen valkoisen rajalle.
Kovempi.
Tekkää vähän. Pientä.
Aika hyvä. Linja näyttää aika hyvältä.
Pientä, pitäkää linja.
Hyvä voima.
Sininen vaan.
Joo, kova.
Joo, tiukka linja.
Kova.
Pitäkää linja.
Linjan takia joo.
Pieni pomppu. Hyvä.
Well, these are all setup shots for later on as see
Team
Thomas
Norway,
Olsrud, Torger Nergard.
Thomas's wife in the middle there. She was a nail biter for her last night watching. Very, very popular team in
Jag gillar bara
Canada.
limma på en till.
And good friends with this Swedish team. They are very familiar with one another. It was Norway the last team that beat Sweden on a last rock draw to the 8-foot that went heavy for Nicholas Edin. So
Japp, linje.
would love another crack at them. If they do, it will be in the final.
Japp, behöver gå.
Yeah, but I'm sure Canada will have something to say about that before then.
And Finland.
And Finland, well, yeah, indeed. Yeah, don't rule out anyone at this stage. Is this going to squeeze past? Yes, it does. Just going to nestle up beside that yellow one.
Well, you look at the combination, the red, yellow, all because the first come around, Jani Pitko going a bit deep.
Yeah, it's looking very busy in there.
Sillä ihan pikkutökki.
Niin, periaatteessa silleen etusnäpävoima.
Joo, äskeinen voima suunnilleen. Se pikkasen hyytyi kyllä lopussa.
Ja se kulma on semmonen, että kyllä sen pitää vähän olla voimaa.
Niin, pikkasen kovempaa kuin äsken.
And if you're watching in Finland, I'm sure you know what's going to happen next.
joku etupunainen.
Jop.
Tilaa.
Missä?
Tilaa paljon.
Punainen. Vaihto.
Ei.
Ei.
Takapuna.
Ei. Mukana.
Takapuna.
Mukana.
Pitää taipua vielä paljon. Takapuna. Pitää taipua paljon vielä.
Tarvittais pieni osuma. Älä jatka, Janne. Tai en tiedä.
Ei semmosen huonoa.
Joo.
Well, the little chap off that one, just the angles. You could probably
Du kan inte nudda röd längre.
get 2, maybe 3.
2-3 centi träff. Ta den andra först så gör vi nog ändå. Okej, kanske inte gör dubbel, man får ner den en bit i alla fall. Okej. Behöver inte slicka den där. Ja, det är knappt så att den går faktiskt, för du kommer nudda den här stenen först när du tar så tunn.
Okej. Ja, sätt den i klykan då.
Ja, även om du bara jämnar ner den så blir det bra.
Ja.
Well, I think I actually saw an indication. Hit this perfect. Nicholas thinks they might be able to get all 4 of the yellows. Or at least moving. I don't think the top one's going out. Because it would have to go back up, but they can sit underneath of it.
Yep, Oscar's going to shake things up here.
Hit the outside one first. And look at that. That's just great recognition of angles, knowing where they need to hit it. And they did get all the yellows moving.
Crowd appreciating the skill of Oscar Eriksson.
Ja, bra. Inte det, man kan få
I see the green light still on as it hits the hog line. Like Oscar right up there with some of the hardest thrown stones this week. And accurate.
Yep, bang, bang. Away 2 of them go.
Well, Hakunti needs to make the run back himself now.
Hyvä. Hyvä hetki.
And he will spill the 1 Swedish stone out.
På dem en skapligt lätt.
Hetsa vitos in.
Hellre vicka lite tillbaka.
Hetsa vitos in så ser man.
Kan stanna i egen också.
En normal eller 8 eller något sånt då?
Ja, normal.
Ja.
Tjock halv och stanna i egen är bra också.
Ja.
Helst rulla in dit bara. Japp! Rent! Japp! 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 Hårt! Järnet! Kör! Hårt. Jag kallar också på samma sätt. Det är bra.
Well,
Bättre än chapp i alla fall.
Jag kallar på.
ends up rolling out, almost like they got it going. They're on it early and
Pari senttiä mun poskeen. Se tupla oikein.
missed chance to get in there and lie 3. But still, pressure on.
Ei, irti. Ei.
Mukana.
Ei ikinä. Hyvä. Hieno.
And very nice. Quiet weight. Kasper Hakunti gets rid of those. 2 of the reds. A lot nicer look in the house now for Finland.
Han sätter den här vicken. Den som man vill.
Går vi för dubbel?
Jag tycker man går för dubbeln. Kan man sticka här så.
Fick lite köl när jag skulle klippa kornen faktiskt. På träningen också fick jag lite köl. Så.
Tredjedel. Ja. Träffa undersidan, spinna ner lite, gör ingenting.
40% är okej också va?
Ja. Kom upp mot hals så tar vi klart ovansidan. Ja.
Tredjedel 40 någonstans där.
Well, forces Nicholas to come back with a double of his own. His top 2 in the rings. You could just hit second shot, try and make that play. It's not an easy shot because you have to play and deal with also the jam onto that stone on the side of the button.
Japp!
Wow. Ingen vick.
Well, it was a change. They were on it. They got off. And they were just trying to hit and roll, not make the double.
Jätte. Vad fan kallas det?
So now that one rolling out.
Ulospäin ralli on parempi.
No niin, mustakin.
Jos se nojaa, niin ei me...
Ulospäin rallilla pitäisi saada aika hyvä
siinä suoraan tämän kiven takana.
Little hit, roll away.
Ei oo se huono, mutta...
Pelataan ulospäin, se on hyvä simppelein kakkonen tällä hetkellä.
Ulospäin se on helpompi rolli.
Joo, tää on hyvä. Seinä. Tästä ei oo heitetty mitään poistoja, mutta merkki näyttää mun mielestä aika hyvältä.
Mä luulen, että se taipuu.
Joo.
Tai kuitenkin jonkun verran.
Kusta with the first of his 2 stones. Certainly advantage Finland at the moment. See where this one finishes.
Ei. Tää mun puolelle. Pauli vie. Paina.
Well, rolls right over side of the button, and what a swing.
Mä kuvittelin, että se olisi takas näpällä, mutta
Well, Sweden line multiple, the roll out by Eriksson, the missed double.
Vielä dubben.
Närmare 50 tror jag. Hon träffar där.
Nej, det är nog bara 40.
Så.
Träffat 30 någonting.
Samma färg.
7. Så.
Mm. 30 någonting känns bra, va? Svårt att se,
Kanske någon
Inte så mycket.
lite till, det gör nog inget heller.
Han behöver träffa 30 någonting. För saken är få bort en.
Yes.
Lite lurigt dock, det har gått rakt på de mjuka. Kalla Kölnis.
What's the best Edin can hope for here?
He can make the double. The guard does become a factor, but there is room to get by and make both those go away. Does that, it's probably going to mean another blank.
He's given it something, that's for sure. Here we
Well,
go.
get by the guard. And do they have enough to spin that one all the way, get it out? Great shot. Fabulous. Nicholas Edin.
Another shot under pressure. He comes up with the goods. The Swedish fans enjoying that one. He's looking very much in Finland's camp there. Sneaks past that. Look how close it was.
He touches that guard. It's 3 for Finland. That means
Here we go.
another blank.
Coast it. I didn't go all the way through. So they blank the end in the hope of getting something better in the next end. After 3, Sweden 1, Finland 0. Back to the action on the ice. Sweden against Finland. in this page playoff, third versus fourth at the Ford World Men's Curling Championship 2015. Alison Walker and Luke Coley bringing you live commentary on the whole game. Great to have you with us, and it's building up nicely into quite a contest, this one. Some figures for you. Christopher Sundgren, the lead, 90% for the tournament. Look, that is very, very, very good stuff from this young man.
Absolutely. He's been just almost perfect all week long. Took a couple games off and didn't miss a beat. Coming right back in. 90% above anyone else throwing lead stones this week. And there, centerline guard.
Here is Yanni Pitko. He's 80%, which is still pretty good going.
Much further down the list. That puts him in that tied for 7th among the lead stones through round robin. But from a lead, you're hoping for high 80s, low 90s. And the guard in a good position, so now Finland goes around. They go top 8 foot, as opposed to some earlier, they put a corner guard up in the second end. Come around last end was a little deep. That one in a pretty good spot.
Many of these Swedish players are a product of the Curling Academy in Sweden, including Edin, Oscar Eriksson. And they're turning out some really good players.
Well, they want to get inside of this one. And it just didn't have enough weight as it ends up just touching the front over curls. So plan, they want to try and run that red on the angle, get the stone just out in front. They roll it in. Well, off it, roll it in. Still leaves a guard, and in that control zone, that important area on the basically the 4 foot area out in front, the top part of the rings. One nothing game, and Sweden wants to go get lots of rocks and play lots to. Finland, a little more cautious approach.
Se oli hyvä, mitä sä kuulosti.
Semmonen taka punainen, taka valkoinen.
There you see where he's aiming.
Mikä heitit viime päässä?
Taka valko.
Wow. Ei.
Valko sininen.
Pitää taipua paljon.
Valko sininen. Mukana. Sininen.
Ei,
pitää taipua.
pitää päästä nousee ainakin.
Mukana paranee koko ajan.
Well, we're trying just a little tap, get separation, just manipulate those angles just a little bit.
Tappar den fryst.
Okej.
Ett uns mer.
Christian Lindstrom, second, 83% for the whole event.
Fart igenom. Genom. Japp. Genom. Wow. Japp. Wow. Wow. Japp. Japp, japp, japp. Japp. Genom. Vänta, Johan. Wow. Wow. Kör. Wow.
I'll tap it right to a freeze, a little tap. Now that they have the extra weight, they'll push it and rely 1-2.
Mycket bra.
So great patience there in how you're playing the end. Nicholas Edin ends up, could have thrown big weight on Christian's first, plays the quiet one, leaves some stones in front, and then is able to make that little tap. Finland, Aku Koste, still in a position where they have some stones they can use.
Holly, I mean, he's a wee bit down compared to his teammates.
I'll roll a little bit underneath. So now they're leaving a few more yellows around.
Vicka lite grann. Kan du riva med den är det nice man. Du har stöd med clearing så har man stöd lite undersida där. Okay. Spela en 3/4 insida, bara försöka spela vilken dit liksom. Okay. Wow. Rent. Wow, upp. Dubbel.
Well, hard to hit that one right on the nose and go straight back without touching their own. They're hoping to roll over and stagger those so there's no run back.
Such a solid hit, wasn't it, there?
Just by their own. They're hoping if they did get a little roll, they might clip the back one.
Tämä voi olla ehkä turvallisempi ratkaisu.
Joo, mä luulen kans.
Tuossa on vähän niinku...
Mikä voima?
Olisiko seinä? Mikä oli heitto?
Siis sisäposke.
Joo.
Mä tykkään kyllä tuplasti itse.
Näin päin seinä.
Takoo, aika hyvä. Tää on hyvä, tosi hyvästä onnistuu. Suoja paikka tuntuu olevan.
A
lot of patience involved sometimes. You want to get shots down. You don't want to leave that one right on the button, but...
Kasper Hakunti, 78%. He will have to improve. Finland are going to have a chance here.
Wants to try and roll to the center. Off the red.
Ja. Det är den eller den där dubbeln. Ganska automatiskt, men då slår de en här och ligger 2. Ja. Risken är att jag vickar lite utåt också, ska han... Nej, det spelar ingen roll. Ja, det är tjapp på den där, går det att göra dubbeln och sticka kvar där, men... Ja. Jag kan tänka mig att slå där. Johan, han lär ju splitta egen topp 12-sten då. Ja. Då ligger vi 2. Kan vi gadda kanske eller slå någonting? Stäm nu. Den där dubbeln. Spela där lite utsida så får man något skav på den liksom. Vi borde ha en hel gömd här i alla fall. Men klart vi måste sätta dubbeln då. Chappa i bakan tycker jag är bra. Ja. Sarg.
Great to hear what the Swedish plan is. A real insight into
This
what
makes
these
some
players
sense.
are thinking.
This makes some sense, hitting the back one. It's second shot. You can lie to. Really important that you stick around for Oscar Eriksson. You play the top one. They can still make. They may have a shot then to lie 2 back, and you have to make a double.
Good starts for Oscar, 84%.
Rent. Rent. Mycket bra. Ja. Oskar.
Jag kan inte slå skotten nu heller, så då måste de göra något svårare.
Tökätäänkö me keltainen tosta ja palataan siihen?
Niin mä mietin sitä tökkinä kanssa, että millä voimalla vaan. Mutta ihan niinku...
Siis mä meinasin vaan tää tänne.
Niin mä tiedän, mutta... Jos me yritetään pelaa se niin paksuna kuin pystytään.
Niin, et vähän tökkää.
Siis niinku... Se ei haittaa, jos me osutaan tänne näin sillä. Mut semmonen niinku... Joku tämmönen voima niin, että jää varmasti 2 tänne näin. Niin.
Okei.
Eiks niin?
Joo. Joo.
Pelataanko me splittiä vai niinku tökkiä?
Yritetään pelata se niin paksun kuin pystytään, mutta...
Yeah. Wonder if they're thinking of maybe trying to split that one in the top of the 12-foot, try and give himself a couple options and of their own, and then also the run back.
Yeah, what would you curlers all do watching in this position? We all have our own ideas. Of course, we have our limitations.
Well, it's important to go down and talk about that. Kasper Hukunti going to throw this one. Then he goes down, talks with Aku, figure out. Fine, if you can tap this one. Want to try and get past that red. Won't. Rolls away, so another stone in that wall now in front.
Bättre än den i alla fall.
Niin, sillä se näyttää.
Den är bättre än
Checking
båda.
who's who
Han kommer
here.
ju slå ner någon av
Who's
dem.
Man kan ju
counting?
dubbla. Ligga kvar där.
Den här dubbeln då. Eller
Den ja.
den kanske sitter där.
Ja, den först.
Ja.
Även om man spinner upp lite så är den helgömd.
Det
Då
som
får
jag
han ju
tänkte-
spela den dubbeln också.
Det jag tänkte med den här, det är att man stannar och täcker den dubbeln för honom. Man ligger kvar där själv. Kan han aldrig vicka ditåt på något, eller hur?
Nej.
Gör man den här dubbeln så... Eller den dubbeln, så kan han göra dubbeln och vicka in bakom här. Vad tycker du?
Om man inte spelar en relativt mittemellan. Så följer med dit.
Känns
håller
som-
med dig,
får vi bort de här två,
Ja.
den är ju då kommer vi ligga minst tre.
Vill du spela träff på den här först då, eller tunt?
Ja,
There's another good angle for seeing
då kommer den här ligga och störa för han också.
Ja.
Den
just where the
jammar där
stones are
någonstans.
lying.
Ja, den blir nästan bättre. Risken är att vi glider ner och man tar så tunt att den här ska sticka. Den kommer också neråt.
Ja,
Allting
den här kommer nog
neråt.
spinna ner en bit. Det var
Helt
ju
okej att ta 2 centi på den också bara.
Ja.
Ja. Så ligger vi där.
Ja, vi kan ju inte ta för tunt på den.
Nej.
Tar vi så tunt, då sticker ju den där.
Risken är att man smiter precis, då går vi nästan ner och tar skotten också. Men det spelar ingen roll.
En clearing. Få ut den och...
Ja, en 7 så.
Certainly a bit more
Tror det, kan
discussion
man
and
ta
debate
en
in this end.
tredjedel, sticka kvar där. Ja, ligger den och
Jag tror nästan på
stör.
en tredjedel att man
Well, lots
går
of
lite
look
neråt,
at the
men det gör
angles
inte så
at
mycket.
the line, how you go about it. Can you make the double? Could you make a triple using your own right now?
Ja.
I think that's what they were
Ja,
figuring.
tunt
Whether
träff på
with,
den först.
Is he going to go for that?
Får vara med på vad som händer.
they
Jag
looked
tror
at the double
allting
initially
kommer
of the
att-
two yellows, but the worry is you could end up losing shot stone in doing it. This is a little bit safer call. Go on your own. You can get the center line one, and then the one on the left.
Wow. Wow.
82% for Edin.
Wow.
Wow! Nej! Nej! Nej!
Center line one first. Roll them both in to lie 4.
Another cracking shot from the Swedish skip.
That's better than making the triple because of where you keep the. You control the center line. You control the 4-foot area and that scoring area.
Som vi aldrig kunde få det först. Tänkte man, får man den?
Nej, nej, men vi blev ju jävligt tunn på gul. Vi ville gärna...
And moves those two reds closer. Cleverly done.
Det blev bra i alla fall, va?
Ja.
Det är bra. Rätt marginal, tycker jag.
Well, for Finland now, it have to try and open the 4-foot. Got to give himself a shot.
Ta tjockt, då blir det inte säkert någon
Does not want to have to play that angle, that yellow in against 4. You miss it, you give up a big steal.
Ja.
Yeah, this is a bit of a pressurized shot for Aku Kusta.
Kumpi kierre? Autti. Joo. Tasan se. Vai? Joo. Tää on suora kohta. Sentin verran paalin puolella, niin joo, tää on suora kohta. Mikäänkin tuli tosi suoraan siihen. No niin, sitä oletetaan.
Well, it looks like there's room. They can just go straight back, get shot stone off with the nose hit, and leave their stone out in front. If it over curls a little bit, they can make the top two double.
74% for the skip. It will go up if he makes this.
Well, we'll touch them all, but still multiple stones right now for Sweden. Going to be a tough shot to score. As this one over curls. Wanted a hair higher.
Här hade vi på din.
Ja. Jag släpper den här lite mer curlvänligt.
Vill du ha mer ändå?
Ja. Mer ändå.
Bite 4, halvjämn. Fan, jävligt svårt här på egen.
So get to a position where a hit doesn't get shot and blocks the draw path.
Ja.
It was Nicholas Sedin that pushed him into a corner there. And I'll aim to make it that bit more difficult with this one too.
Full fyra.
Ahead of
Full fyra.
Kaustas final stone.
Sacka mycket.
Wow, nej. Bra linje.
Ja, lite långt. Bak fyra. Bak fyra.
Säkert. Japp. Wow.
Bak fyra.
Wow, upp. 10. Japp. 10. Japp.
Långt.
Wow. Set.
Well, they don't want to go too deep and leave the hit, and a hit won't do it. Now does open up the tap or in-turn draw going away from the center line.
Se on kapea rako.
Stikki riittäisi. Mitä mahtuisi tästä mitenkään määriksi?
Skip and vice skip. Just looking at the angle, the route in.
Niin.
Well, the other thing with that stone back forefoot, can they come down to it on the nose and get shot?
Joo. Ehkä me pelataan sitten tää näin takaseinä. Onks meidän arvaus tosta noin?
Mä tultiin tästä aika monta niitä läheltä. Niin.
Yli me ei saada tulla, mutta niinku
Nicholas is over curled
neljäs.
and left a bit of this open.
Vähän isompi.
Come to the back one.
On se 4, tai siis 3 sitten aika läheltä.
Mut mun mielestä pitää olla vähän isompi. Se on takapesäs, missä me osutaan, niin pitää olla vähän isompi. Joo.
So it heads back up the other end.
Joo. Heiteltiin niitä rolleja silloin yksi päivä tässä.
That's the gap, that's the channel.
Man kan inte missa inåt i alla fall picken här tappar.
Not easy. By any
Has the
means.
port.
Yep. Last stone of this fourth end to secure a point if he makes it for Finland.
Japp. Joo. Kova! Ei! Irti!
So going to get past this top yellow here.
Joo! Ei!
Yep, I think he's made it.
All right.
He looked very cool, calm and collected there, didn't he?
Yellow. Measure then. Yep. Measure.
Well, Oscar says one red. Casper says one yellow. They will measure.
From this angle, it looks like yellow to me.
And it is. Oscar takes another look, and it's one yellow. It'll be one for Finland.
There we go, it squared things up. After 4, Sweden 1, Finland 1. Watching live coverage of the Ford World Men's Curling Championship 2015 amidst the end entertainment just dying down as the players get ready for this fifth end.
Well, this is the opening he had. Nicholas Sedin's will not be all that pleased that his last stone overcurled and left this opening. He'll come into your picture. He gets by that stone in the forefoot, right on the nose. Took a glance at one point, but thought we had a measure. Oscar took another look for Team Sweden and says, no, it is yellow. And it looked pretty clear with the overhead that it was yellow.
Yeah, by all means, it's 1-1. Certainly not high scoring at this stage.
And I think this definitely favors Finland. Sweden wants to get some multiple points, trying to score deuces and puts himself in a position where lots of things can happen. Sweden coming in winning 6 in a row, big favorites in this game. Finland is able to stick around.
You know, they've stuck in it every game. A lot of last stone wins and very close last stone losses as well. So they've taken it right to the wire, Finland. They've never given up.
Corner guard goes out. See the center line guard now. Jani Pitko.
Jani's a big football fan as well.
Ollaan pesäs melkein. Okei. Pesäs melkein. Ei sit mitään. Ollaan lähellä.
Follows the Finland national team. Don't know when he gets time to do that.
Well, overcurls a little bit. Leaves that corner guard side of it open.
Han går så jäkla rakt på den bara. Styra i centern är okej också, va? Bak 8 bara då. Ja. Rent. Bak 12. Igenom. Bak 12. Bak 4-8. Wow. Bak 12. Bak 8. Med. Ja. Wow. Ja. Lite mjuka och lite glad. Wow.
Well, Christopher able to get by. Just tap it back. Leave their stone in the front. It was a battle that last end. Both sides trying to get their stones in a key position, setting up angles.
Every player has their own way of setting up and delivering.
See a similar routine for each player every time they go to throw a stone.
Ihan niin kova mitä sanoo.
Sininen vaan. Sininen vaan.
Joo.
Sininen on hyvä.
Sinivalko. Sininen riittää. Ei.
Sininen on tosi hyvä.
Sinivalko. Sininen vaan.
Sininen täydellinen.
Kokonaan sininen. Ei, kokonaan sininen on jos. Joo. Hyvä heitto, Paul. Hyvä heitto.
Well, they're trying to corner that red one.
Okay. Jag spelar raka dubbel med clearing. Ja, det är bra. Okay. Stopp! Ja! Whoa!
Well, they slash it off and just leave the corner guard, the one top 12.
Yep, everything moving about there.
Piilataan tai heitetään suoraan keskisuoja mieluummin. Joo. No sit suoja vaan. Joo.
I thought we're trying to hit those two center line ones. Instead, it catches their red, and they'll lose it. Thought with that one just top 12 foot, might see the peel of the corner guard by Team Finland, but instead electing center line guard. And this will mean there's a probably see Sweden go under the corner.
Hyvä paikka, Pauli. Hyvä.
Oikea poski piilossa.
Hack på den eller bara runda. Oavsett vad vi gör så kommer vi
Fifth end here. As you
Eller
can see,
samma, fast
it's
med en
1-1.
mjukare helst då. Sätter vi den så är det bäst. Okej. Annars ligger vi kvar med centern där. Normal.
Utsida, slash. Normal.
Japp, japp! Hårt! Hårt! Järnet, 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 Oskar! Bra.
Well, they replace it with their own. Brought the weight down, and they were on it right out of release. Really had to work to try and get it.
Tuu tänne näin, se tulee tosi hyvin lopuksi.
Oot se puoliksi näkyviin.
Yritetään päästä suoraan taakse, se on mun mielestä paras.
Tarpeeksi pitkälle, ettei sillä ole tuplaerolli. Tee ainakin.
Wow. Aika luja pomppu, mutta ei ollut irrottu.
Voima vaan.
Valkonen,
Tilaa
punainen.
todella paljon.
Ovempia.
Ei oo linjaa.
Punainen.
Ei oo linjaa.
Valkonen, punainen vaan.
Ei oo linjaa vielä.
Valkonen vaan. Ei,
Valkonen
vaan.
Mikä?
Valkonen.
Ei vielä silti.
Valkopunainen.
Ei vielä.
Jop. Jop.
Nyt kova.
Joo.
Janne niin kauan kun liikkuu. Kova, täysluva. Alright.
Just a matter of trying to find where to put the broom to get to that spot. Again, just the single sheet of play, so little different conditions than you may get in round robin.
Ut på kanten här. Sari.
Certainly not as many people on the ice on the other sheets anymore. So many variables for the ice. Spectators, heat in the arena.
Jump, jump, up. Jump! Jump! Hårt! Hårt, Micke! Hårt, hårt, hårt! Kom igen.
Trying to roll it onto the rings, get it to spin at the end, and it'll just be
Nibbling.
Tejpa nää lite i pausen. Jag kan gå bak med.
Oja! Alkaa irti. Alkaa ysillä tää.
Ei, paranee, kohta. Jop. Pauli vielä. Paino, kova, vielä.
get a nice little roll, but they're hoping it just in front, and since it was going, they had to try and make the roll underneath the corner. Opens up shot stone.
Hade du på den? 10-9. Ja, spela en 11 flagg. Lite hårdare för då. En. Upp. Japp. 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 Hårt. Hårt.
Well, want to get the little roll, not come out the other side, and in between those two guards, not a big hole. Never get too much reaction out of Oscar Eriksson.
But he must be pleased with that one. That was nicely done. Very calm character for just being 23. This team put together by the national coach, Pale Lindholm. The team that wins the national championship doesn't necessarily get to the Worlds like in some countries.
Well, a tight port to try and get through.
Sentin 2 sisäänpäin vielä. Vielä vähän. Joo. Täällä pitäisi päästä ulkokivestä ohi.
5 vai seinä?
5.
Needs to be very accurate here. Aku Costa.
Loistava. Hyvä voima. Hei, irti. Hyvä voima. Irti.
Well, again, not overthrowing it. I thought he might be throwing more weight. Well, got to get through. Won't. Thought he would bring his weight up, take the curl out of it.
Sori mun moka. Toi kivi on yllättänyt melkein joka kerta, kyllä se tulee niin paljon.
Jag gillar att runda där.
Ja. 1 på 10 där.
Ja?
1 på 10.
Ja.
Vad vill ha is? Mer eller?
Ja, bra. Runda där. Vi behöver inte bli helgömda bakom den heller så.
Ja, bite 10. Han inte kan frysa. Han kommer ju försöka spela rullen så helst helgömma.
Behöver ligga mer än full 8.
Helt okej att komma långt om vi inte gömmer. Då får han spela på skjutdubben eller försöka vicka på den där. Det är inte lätt. Ja. Saker vi ligger andra sten.
Ja. Yes.
So here's where good teams are separated to the greats when they're able to capitalize on the misses. Get an opportunity to get that extra point. Here, we'll try and set that up by drawing away to lie 2.
Bra linje. Bak 4. Wow. Bak 4 okej. Bak 4. Wow. Bak 4. Wow, bara bajta 10 då. Bak 4. Det var bättre än den där. Sacka ingenting.
Well, it needs to stop for a second shot, and it comes down and looks as though it is just second, but very close.
Yep, Aku is just having a look. We can have a closer look too. Not much in it, but it looks like red.
Oh, very close look. It'll all depend where Aku Koste goes with his. Gonna play the hit.
Jos me päästään sisäänpäin, niin se on ihan mielettömän hyvä, mutta no sekin on niinku...
No se on hyvä se tuplan niin kohut sitten taas. Eskalitus
no,
hyvä voima.
Siinä, että onko se mittauksen meidän vai niiden.
Eskalitus hyvä voima.
Vähän lujempi.
Kova 5.
Ei, irti jos on kova. Kova 5. Ei, mukana. Mukana, pientä. Ei, irti. Irti.
Was Aku who crashed on the guard on his first.
Ei.
Nose hit, real tough double. Now it's Sweden's turn to get in there, take another look.
Still having a look at that other yellow. Does it alter the thinking?
Well, it depends. If it's real close, then you want to try and just touch it over and make sure of it. But if you think your second shot, it's a nose hit for 2. Probably a measure, but if you're uncertain or you think it's yellow, then you'll try to change your plan to try and touch that one. Want to make sure you're one. Real tough to get to the inside of this one and clip that other yellow stone.
So Edin's last stone, indeed the last stone of this 5th end. Nothing to choose between these teams as yet.
D-line. Bra linje. Wow. Bra linje. Bara 10. Wow. Den glider.
I stand corrected. Just drawing to get that single point. where they had the broom, thought they were playing the hit, but it's the straight draw to get one. They didn't think they were second, so
One red. Yeah, one.
work on translating my Swedish.
So head into the halftime break. Have a chat to their coaches. Get something to eat and drink. It is very, very close in this game. This third versus fourth playoff after 5. Sweden 2, Finland 1.
Well, first half of this game and first end, Finland in position for a force. A couple early mistakes and out-turn draw. Nicholas Edin to score first. Just guide this one in, goes right down. No real sweeping from Hakunti. Thought it kept going, might have kept going. It's a single for Sweden. Nicholas Edin's first stone, and look at lying one, trying to make the double. Stones in the top part of the rings. There's the double, roll them both in. Lying 4. Well, and after Nicholas Edin's last over-curled into the forefoot, leaves this hit in the back. Straight down the sheet. Aku Koste to try and get his single point. Right on the nose. They took a look at it a couple times, and it is a single for Finland. Sweden gets one in the 5th, so 2-1. Here's the playoff format. We know Norway's in the final with a win last night against Canada. Canada awaiting the winner of this Sweden-Finland 3-4 game. Loser of the semi, loser of the 3-4 will play in the bronze medal game.
Here's Team Sweden.
Jävligt fin sista omgången ner hit. Ja, det är pris på det då.
Thank you, thanks very much. I'd like to also congratulate Randy and Ross for being inducted. Yesterday, Randy said he was wrong.
There's our stats after the first 5 ends. No stolen points, of course, but that 93% of draws from a Swedish point of view. Better than Finland's. Finland up in the hits. So really, you know, there isn't too much to choose between the teams, Luke, is there?
No, a couple shots you look back on mistakes by Nicholas Edin. He drew heavy in that last end, had a chance to score, set up score 2, unable to. But Finland playing a solid game, well, good smart tactics, keeping it smart, able to score. And a 2-1 Sweden lead.
So who do you think will be the happier team at this stage?
I think both are quite happy where they're at. Sweden a lead in the heading to a 5-end game. You have a 1-point advantage heading into it. And then Finland, they have the hammer, 6th end, try and score a deuce and take the lead. There's the line score of the 2 blank ends.
Yep, just 2-1 up though. 5 ends, possibly more to decide which country, which team will progress. Sweden definitely the favourites, but Finland have had a great week. There they are. certainly playing their part in this third versus fourth game. They'll probably just want to get going again. These players don't like hanging about too long. Swedish team, tightly knit team, led by Nicholas Edin.
Well, team's just waiting to begin.
Those sweeties look quite good, don't they? And those treats.
Waiting for our delivery up to our position here.
Yeah, I'm sure somebody will help us out as we get set for part two. Very interesting part one, but part two is building up nicely.
Well, Finland, World Championship history, just 2 medals, both bronzes by Markku Uusi-Paavoniemi, 98 and 2000.
I missed out on another bronze in 2003. Kusta was on that team, finishing fourth, which is the horrible position to finish in.
And really not a lot of people would have put them in this position coming in. So you're in a playoff game. You won a tiebreaker against John Schuster and Team USA. And now you're taking on Sweden, team you know, you're familiar with. Looking to try and get to a semi-final against the home country and Team Canada.
It's not just about beating Sweden, it's about beating a country on your border as well. A bit of personal rivalry goes on here too, between the Scandinavian nations. Norway, Finland and Sweden all in the mix. These championship.
Well, the draw a bit short. Now, Christopher Sundgren, draw around. We see the usual numbers for this lead has been just superb.
He's been setting up his team in some style. Hugely reliable player.
Well, coming out of the break, hasn't been gameplay on it, and there, Christopher, well heavy. Sometimes comes out, and it is a quicker sheet of ice. There's the case, goes deep.
And that should alert the rest of the team, and in particular, his opposite number. Not uncommon for that to happen just after the break. Jani Pikko.
Takapunainen. Vie sinne takakiveen asti, jos on niin kova pauli. Takapunainen.
Saako se tänne asti?
Vie.
Joo,
vie.
This team playing out of Helsinki Curling Club, established in 1971 and the oldest curling club in Finland, and that one is right to the button from Jani Pikko.
Well, right to the button. Now Christian Lindström.
70% for this game, 83% overall.
Bara fart!
Känns lång.
Lite ut där, vänta. Behöver curla. Inte gå. Bak 8.
Snacka nu.
Kommer ganska mycket, men fortsätt eka den.
Fortfarande lång.
Linjen är okej nu.
Lång.
13-9.
Hänger bak 4.
Ja, bara eka.
Ingenting.
Fint. Bra. Bra.
Well, just a little tap, nicely done. Early in the end, but really closing it. Scoring zone. That's why we'll probably see the run. Try and clear out the front so that you can have more room to try and get that extra point in the end.
Yamis, second player, 80% for this game.
Well, little extension, little push on the end there. Try and get them all moving, and will pick their own out. Real unfortunate, because he's narrowly getting that one belonging to Sweden out. Instead, catches their own.
You know, it wasn't far away here.
Watch the little the little push at the end on the backside. Giving that extra weight.
The weight wasn't the problem.
Kommer behöva gå lite för fart. Kör då. Bra linje. Håll igång för linje. Kort. Kör. Wow. Kör. Räcker. Sen när de får vicka bakom cornern. Bra.
Well, center line guard is out there, but it is long. Sweden has 2 in the rings.
Viis. Pian tapp. Kova. Irti.
Tosi kova.
Ei.
Tää taipuu paljon vielä.
Well, will run very straight if you add any weight.
Hey. All right.
As will not be able to remove it. Yellow sticks around.
Kör nästan ingenting här, så det är ingen fara att övergömma. Den är rätt svår för dem. Bite 4.
See if that mistake proves costly, because it really opens the forefoot up. Oscar Eriksson to put one in behind.
Bara fart än så länge. 4 upp. Lugn. 4 upp. Wow. Bra linje. Full 4 upp. Kala. Full 4 upp. 4. Bite 10. Bra linje. Bite 10. Perfekt linje. Bite 10.
This is looking nice.
4. Wow. Behöver stanna högre. Det är mer än helium ändå. Fint. Mycket bra.
Well, a real nice spot, real tough with the out turn to play through that hole.
Ai autin puolelta. Autit näkyy 4/4.
Okei. Yritä tulla hakilla tänne näin.
Joo.
Meillä on sit tänään niinku hipsu.
Jep. Otat vaan merkkiä heti. Hyvä hakki. No. Ei hiljaa.
Katsotaan.
Joo.
Tullaanko suoraan?
Aika suora paikka tästä.
Well, it might be tough. You look at that, could be an opportunity to play that out turn in, as we see good numbers for Casper.
80% for this game.
Luja vitonen. Ei. Luja vitonen.
Following the same line.
While trying to get past the front one, we'll just do that. Will it jam on the back too? Jams. And shooter rolls second shot.
It was very close to this top guard. Oh, actually, it wasn't that
That's
close.
the next one that was almost
the next one.
would have actually liked a little bit of that.
Ja. Full åt fot för att vara bättre än den.
Scuffs past that. It was going at a decent rate, though.
Samma upp. Fight 4 upp.
Second stone from Eriksson.
Perfekt linje, ser lite längre ut. Fight 4 in. Inte mycket längre. Ligger samma. Risk över Karl. Nej, det är bra. Perfekt linje. Lite kortare. Kan gå lite. Nej. Den är minst här.
Well, with the long guard, there is lots of room to curl around. Comes down. Last one was a little bit further over. They went a little bit wider as that one got past the center with a bit more room. So that out turn a bit more difficult. this one we'll see a little bit less weight.
Just hakki.
Joo. Ei, hakki. Ei,
Hakki.
irti. Irti.
Tosi hyvä voima.
It's the same line.
Raja, reilu raja.
Joo. Ei. Joo. Ei.
Well, this time they'll get the little redirect, and we'll tap that one back.
Still the two reds counting for Sweden.
Joo, mutta kyllä me siinä oltiin niinku ihan se oli niin tiukasti tuli se edellinen.
But good alert and smart decision. Knew that they could play the little rub off of it, playing that way.
Han kommer att spela den här tappen. Garda den på outhanden eller? Han lär inte sprätta den här va? Han kan i och för sig tappa ner den på den här handen också, men den är ju inte lätt. Han öppnar upp våran dragning också då om jag tappar den där. Ja. Den här är alltid bättre än den i alla fall så.
Jag vet inte, vad spelar vi?
Vart vill du dra?
Garda någon sida va, men jag vet inte vilken.
Nej, det curlar ju mer på innen än så. Han har ju lite mera rygg på. Det ser ju onekligen svår ut på båda händer. Men splittar han upp den så kan ju båda ligga bättre än den bakre där. Nej, det kan man inte. Kan ju slå och rulla in för att ligga 3 eller 4 också.
Ja, jag tror fan det. Han kommer kunna gå runt och splitta den där med båda händerna. Då ligger båda bättre än våran bak 8 ändå. Vilka in här då? Man kan ju skava upp lite på egen. Det är inget hål här för han om man råkar vicka hit. Nej, nu finns det nog med clearing kanske, men det känns som att oavsett vart vi gardar kan han ju splitta in den så att båda är bättre än den. Ja. Skavar den där liksom, då ligger vi ganska äckligt även om jag kan runda, men kallar inte upp då så är det för 3.
Nej, men slå den här vilken?
Ja, jag gillar den här.
Kör typ en 8 eller något sånt. Eller en hårdare.
Ja, lite mer tror jag.
7. Ja, 7. Bara...
Ja.
Eller vilken?
Tjock halv.
Ja.
Jag gillar 8. Risken är att man får tick och den och styr ut så att det blir en dubbel.
Ja, men 8 blir bra. Vickar ju bara hit så är det bra.
Ja, jag gillar det. Kommer kala lite grann där. Kalar vi inte så lämnar vi egentligen ingenting tillbaka.
Chapp borde inte skada oss.
Nej.
A lot of discussion over this one from Team Sweden.
Long talk of
Egentligen är det bäst att få en lite tunnare så man klonkar rätt hårt i egen och bara spinner
decide
långsamt. Så vi
where
inte
that
ser att
Yellowstone
trycka ut den.
just got to on that redirect for Hakunti. Wondering if there is a tap on it. I don't know if you can tap to get to the nose. You could split it. So here, going to hit this other one, try and roll another one into the forefoot to lie 3.
Whoa. Whoa.
83% in this game for Edin.
But he's had a couple chances.
Whoa. Whoa.
Wants to roll in off of their own, roll it right up beside.
Touched it a little bit. Yes, I don't think it moved, but it's up to you.
Oh, I heard the teams talking. Obviously, a stone got touched after it already made contact.
I don't think it did move.
2/3 utsida liksom. Ta ändå 60 nu.
Comes down, will use their own and watch that one just spin, and will actually spin one more time at the end.
Nojalle tökki.
Eli millä voimalla te luulette, että nämä kivet liikkuu tällä hetkellä?
No, tämmönen näin.
Punainen riittää.
Takapuna, takavalkoinen. Okei, valkoinen. Selvä.
Joo, ollaan valkoinen.
Joo. Mä luulen, että toi on silti oikea merkki.
Joo.
Kausti heads up to the other end. That's what he's facing.
Be real close if you have to throw the proper weight to get to and play a tap on that yellow. But if you could ever tap that one in there in a real position to guarantee yourself of 1.
Sweden red, Finland yellow.
But even if you catch on a little off on an angle, roll it away, you have a couple in there that could then use.
His numbers 78%.
Hyvä voima.
Jop! Joo! Kovaa! Tosi kovaa! Täysillä! Joo! Ei! Janne vie heittokiven. Paina! Vielä vaan.
Just catches the guard.
Vetä noin.
Well, he was shouting early on.
Right out of his hand, and then they were at the end as well. You see those yellows wondering where they line up.
Mitt åt fot.
Adin and Team Sweden can sense it now. They want the steal. They don't want to force now. They want to.
Han kommer spela den där dubbelcorner-laddningen skulle jag tro hellre än att skjuta våran.
That run back risky because you could end up picking your own in playing it.
Sweden can really make something happen here. And Finland can only look on.
Vänta. Upp.
Hake.
Linjen är bra. Risk över. Krille! Bara stanna. Jag tror inte den kommer köra så mycket, men... Bara stanna.
Lite rotation.
Ja, det är lugnt. Sätt! Greppa aldrig.
Aldrig kalla mer.
Sätt. Bra.
Ja. Där.
Sjukt. Fan. 3 fot mindre på det stället.
Trying to block all routes. That's how I did it, he says.
Well, they're looking at those 2 yellows. Whatever the run is got to be careful because of where your stone top 8 foot. That's what's saving you from an even bigger steal.
This is a difficult scenario for Team Finland.
Mitä menee nosel?
Sweden red, Finland yellow.
Ei se
Two.
mihinkään mene. Mun mielestä takaseinältään näin.
Swedish counters.
Poimitaan oma, niin se oli vähän sit siinä, mutta jos mä annetaan 2 varastus, niin se on sama asia.
Niinhän se on.
Well, you see the time ticking away as they think, and will stop when he delivers, looking at that red stone running it back.
Niin pitääkö olla vähän isompi sit takaseinälle?
Välistä ei oikein saa ykköstä millään.
Ei sit mahu mitenkään.
Man kan inte spela så mycket fart i sargen.
Seinä voi sanoa se.
So we'll see what kind of weight, if he plays a quieter weight so that they miss it a little bit, they don't roll completely out. And give up a big steal. Right now facing 2.
Irti. Ei. Mukana. Ei. No ei ole lähelläkään.
Still has a lot of curling to do, and it won't do anything. It'll be a steal of 2 for Sweden, so the first multiple points come via the steal.
And could that be the turning point in the game? Sedin's team. 2 more points. There they go up. It is now 4-1 to Team Sweden. They are the favourites. Crowd enjoying the entertainment from the World Curling Championship mascot. Getting right involved in crowd participation. The teams await the start of this next end, the 7th end of this 3rd versus 4th page playoff game between Sweden and Finland. Alison Walker and Luke Coley bringing you live commentary on the whole of this intriguing matchup between these two teams, and it is 4-1 after that steal of 2 from Sweden in the last end. I wonder how significant that could be. Look,
That is turning point in the game. I think Sweden will now turn on. They can put the pressure on Finland now. They're not going to mess around. They bring that one in. We'll see the corners. See a very defensive game plan now from Sweden. Now they get up. Good front running team.
Aika hyvä. Ollaan Fordilla. Vähän lähempänä itse asiassa. Ollaan logolla.
Finland have been behind in games and have fought their way back. So this is not over by any means. See how the next couple of ends goes.
Well, these two played way back a week ago. Draw 1 in their round robin game. It was a 6-5 Sweden win. There, they're gonna tick that guard. Try and roll it to a bit of a center. Hank just got out a little bit.
Takavalkoinen, takasininen.
Tässä 13 puolikossa. Joo.
Läpi. Ei.
Läpi.
Pientä.
Läpi.
Pientä. Joo.
Läpi.
Ei. Mukana.
Hakki melkein.
Mukana.
Tää hakki.
Mukana. Ei.
Ei oo ihan hakki.
Ei.
On.
Ei.
Meneekö tää?
Ei semmoista.
Kova nyt.
Okei, hyvä.
Hyvä.
Now the little tap of that one in the rings.
Klippa eller skjuta garden på någon av de gula. Skjuta den på den kanske. Ja. Ja.
Jag missade klippen då.
Ja. Tunnel.
Wow.
Snett.
Well, we'll kill both of those guards. They'll want to do that, bring everything into the house. Finland's going to have to be very patient, trying to get 2 back. That's all they have to be looking at. And then you get things set up and you get a mistake. You may have a chance at 3.
And mistakes will happen, even from the best of them.
Puoliväli.
Pientä vaan. Pientä vaan, suuntaa tosi hyvä.
Tai puoli jos jotain. Tai varmaan vähän yli.
Okei, Venäjällä. Ei. No joo, liian lähellä.
No, se on suoja. Hyvä heittää paljon.
Joo.
Tää lähellä.
Finns ju en äckel i double jammen. Ge den en liten chans där. Klipper du bara garden rent är det fine.
Well, because it comes tight, now have a chance they're going to go play this run back. But that was the way, if they're going to miss, they wanted to miss. It's just straight peel. So that had some extra heat on it for Christian Lindstrom.
It did, didn't it? There's no catching that one. In contrast, nice, gentle delivery.
Suunta hyvä.
Reilu puoliväli. Hyvä linja.
Joo,
puoliväli vaan.
Ei vielä.
Lokojen välis.
Tosi hyvä linja.
Lokojen välis.
Vähän vois viedä jo.
Kovaa! Kovaa! Täysillä vaan ihan loppuun asti. Joo.
Hyvä.
Alright, hyvä.
Lähde hacken. Mindre än en fjärdedel.
Well, the guard doesn't fully protect it.
Det ser möjligt ut, men känns som den enda risken att tappa 3. Vi spelar den då. Det blir ju kvar corner oavsett, eller vill du bara klippa? Ja, bara klippa nu, se vart de lägger nästa. Ja.
So guard again is the call, knowing that that's the one that could hurt them.
Wow. Ganska tung. Bra. Oskar.
Keep doing this. At some point, Sweden will have to make a play on shot stone. Otherwise, Finland an opportunity to get 2.
Gissar man lite på andra sidan så.
This is the Scotiabank Centre, as you can see. Wonderful, impressive arena here in Halifax. For this World Championship.
Sama kuin Paulin toka.
We're getting close to the medal stage.
Ei tarvi vaihtaa.
Ollaan puoliväli vaan.
Joo. Pientä. Vähän. Tosi hyvä.
Finns establish another guard.
Ja. Den. Ja. Ganska tjock. Bra.
And away it goes.
Ei haittaa vaikka vähän kovemmin. Joo.
Well, Finland will keep putting this guard up now. See if Niklas Edin peels with his first, depending where this one comes down to rest.
Pikkasenko lähempänä.
Aika sama. Ei vähän lähempänä.
Tilaa aika paljon.
Ollaan melkein siellä Fordin lokon.
Ei olla niin pitkä.
Melkein
Pitää tuoda.
Puoliväli.
Joo.
Puoliväli.
Kovaa! Täysillä Niko liikkuu. Kovaa vielä vaan. Paine ihan loppuun asti Pauli. Kova. Joka sentti.
Hyvä heitto.
Hyvä.
Really good placement of all these guards by Team Finland. They're able to put them out so that the run back is so long that Sweden hasn't even made a play at it on the last couple. Respecting and knowing what your opponent does well and what they like to play. So Nicholas decides he's going to make Aku Koste make the decision if he goes in or if he guards on his first of skip stones. It's either that or probably freeze the back one. Nicholas wouldn't mind if he does that because he can try and throw a rocket to try and clear a couple.
Voidaan meillä laittaa tänne.
Ja saada vaan pinnakiviä. Missä toi on? Onko se
etupunainen?
Voidaan me yrittää tuohon, mutta se on se aika tarkka. Se heittää niin saakelin lujaa.
Kyllä se jättää tälle tupla.
No se jättää jonkunmoisen, mutta yritetään tehdä sen tuplasta niin vaikea kuin pystytään.
Ehkä se on paras niin.
Tää on just kokonaan valkoinen. Se vähänkin näkyy jostain.
Mä tuun silti sen mun tokan kiven nyt.
Jag tror att den klarar lite mer. Jag tar ju liksom ganska tight med is så att de är raka och hålla. Men då spelar han upp dem i fart istället för att spela dem lite utåt i linje liksom.
Well, Broom here looks like he's going to draw away from the other one. Has to try and leave it even. Just doesn't want to leave a double setup.
Ja siis jos ei se ole ihan täydellinen.
Niin, alright. Yritän niin hyvää, ei tuu valkopunaa kun pystyy.
Joo. Ei tässä on treenannut viime viikolla.
Joo. Kasper saa näyttää teille tarkan paikan. Niin
Joo.
tasarinnalla. Hei, mä meinasin, että mä heitän ja katon toisen.
Meillä on
Doesn't like that stone.
Well, they do get a chance to select their stones, so figuring out which one. Sometimes you have one that's a little bit straighter, one that curls a bit more.
Or you think that.
Most teams will try and set that up so you have one, and you like to throw one with a certain type of shot. And playing a draw, probably throw one that might curl a little bit, rather than on the, or on a hit, take one that runs a little bit straighter.
You can have your favorites.
All up to the sweepers here, just wanting to judge this one. Try to get it far enough to be 1-2. That is very close, well judged by the sweepers.
Can't have those two yellows too close together.
That the other one. The 6 rock from sheet A. They can choose stones from any of the 4 sheets. They'll practice, try and pair them up.
So the debate is which is the one that is counting there. Yellow or red.
Oh, there you go.
Tror den här finns?
Well, you'll know their decision if they hit the wide one. They probably think that they are facing 2.
You maybe have to err on that side anyway.
But here, going to hit shot 1. The one we know is shot stone for sure. Try and roll a little bit over, make it difficult to get rid of. Even for Nicholas Edin, that double very tough.
Here he is with his final stone, trying to limit Finland's options and numbers.
We'll have to be aware of that jam at the back. Can't have it over curl. Well, no rolls, but have to be careful now. For Finland.
Can Finland get rid of those 2 reds?
They're looking to see who's second. If second shot is that one in the back, then you play the double. Have to be careful if you don't hit it on the nose, because you go nose, nose, and it's a steal of 1.
Clapping as he heads back up to make his delivery. Important end for Finland this. To keep Sweden in their sights. 4-1 down. Last stone of this 7th end.
On those, got to be careful you don't jam. Clip the back. They don't touch it, so it'll be close. It's 1 for sure. Will they?
1 for sure.
They will put the stick on.
So we have the measure coming out.
Closer this time.
To add to the drama.
No, I had just had a quick look and then okay. I can say red. You're gonna measure either way.
These players all get on very well indeed.
Yeah. It's a bit tougher on the size though. Like it's yellow. Rocks are softer.
I was surprised.
If it's the other way, it's double, and you have to move it.
Not much at stake here. This is having fun. Here comes the umpire to do her stuff.
Well, a big difference.
And I can't see. And I can't see if I'm behind you.
Which one will she point to? Please make it yellow, he thinks, please.
And points at the yellow, so it is 2 for Finland.
Little grin from Aku Kausta. We knew it was yellow. After 7 ends, Sweden 4, Finland 3. Ford World Men's Curling Championship 2015. We're here in the Scotiabank Centre for this page playoff. 3 versus 4. It's Sweden and Finland. Finland right back in it after that too in the 7th end.
Played a real patient end, just kept putting guards in good position. Sweden couldn't make the run back on a couple attempts. And then able to make that last final shot.
Tight game. Comparison of the leads. 100% for Pitco in terms of hits, but 88 to 84 and not too much to choose. Pitco certainly improved as this game's gone on.
Bra linje. Farten är bra. Hårt. Han ligger där. Bara vänta, den kallar också. Bra linje. Den är inte lång. Här är bra. Fint. Ja.
Well, they put the corner guard out. This will be an important end for Sweden to try and score. 1-point lead. And hammer here in this 8th end. Talked about it all week long, and it's a common theme in those getting late in the game, scoring even ends. Finland puts 2 centers. And game on here. Finland will try and steal.
Bra linje, något tajt. Bra tryck. Japp. Hårt. Järnet, split upp dem. Järnet. Whoa. Kronka i. Bra.
Well, won't get around, but another guard that they can use.
Look at the effort that goes into that.
Both guys with their slider on as well, using that to slide down the sheet of ice. Some curlers use 2 grippers the whole way, but both teams here you see have the sliders.
hands right down the broom as well for the lead sweeper.
Palayami's trying to get into the forefoot. Big scrub goes into the 8-foot. Here's a look at that. Look at Jani Pitko way down on it. And then Kasper Hakuntis. Slider on the left shoe, a little difference
The lead
in the two.
player does the looking, and the second one just does the sweeping. There's no point in sweeping if you don't see where you're going.
Well, that's part of it, part of the judgment as well, especially on draws. Well.
Whoa. Boom, boom, boom.
Leaves just the one center line guard and that finished stone, top part of the house, and caught a good chunk of each of those stones.
He's still not happy though.
Voima vaan. Pientä suuntaan. Pientä. Tilaa. Hyvä voima. Ei vielä. Etusnäpä. Tänne vaihto. Kohta. Lopussa. Lopussa. Jop. Jop. Kova. Pidä liikkees vaan. Takas näpällä. Joo. Pain.
Comparison of the seconds. Slight advantage for Sweden and Lindstrom, but the hits, lower numbers.
Samman eller? Jag kör gärna samman. Ja. Wow. Med. Japp.
Can he do this time?
Straight back, get them both. And look at that, and alertly get them all. Outstanding.
Yeah, I think he's pleased with that, although you wouldn't know it.
Well, you could tell right after his first one didn't hit it, and he sat in the hack, and they're looking at it. Saw the indication. Let's play the run back. Still some guards, though, for Kasper Hakuntis to draw in behind.
Ei oo ihan niin kova. Tilaa paljon. Ei oo linjaa. Lähellä sininen.
Remember how much opposition stones can help you if they're in the right position. It doesn't always have to be your own.
Kova. Paina. Alright. Tulee. 14 passi.
Elva.
Figures comparing the thirds. Eriksson way above Kahunti. Former skip. Silver medal last year in Beijing.
Nej. Fint.
Well, little roll over to the side of the 12-foot.
Toi on niin kaukosuoja, jos me saadaan 2 suojaa tänne, niin paljon parempi.
Kuulostaa hyvät.
Tuu, normaali.
Tupla, rolli on niinku hakkuu, tupla tulee jos tulee. Joo. Keskisuoja halutaan.
Ei, irti. Mukana. Hyvä voima. Jop. Ei, irti. Ei. Taivunut vähän.
While trying to run this one in and get rid of it, it will just hang around. They wanted to have that Yellowstone so that they can have one of theirs to run back.
Vill runda något på den här sidan? Eller vill vi runda deras så de får skjuta den igen? Jag vet inte, ja. Runda egen corner kanske? Man har chans att chappa då i och för sig, men... Svårt att runda den här någonstans. Våran egen corner. Ja, vi rundar den här. Ja. Jag har inte råd att gå i någonting där. Även om vi bara kommer in en flisa så. Yes.
saat samma fart där ute.
Mer än de två tidigare. Ja. 10, 4. 10. Mer för linjen. Nej, lugnt än så länge. 10. Lite lång just nu. Rent, japp. Klippa. Lite lång. 10, 10. Japp. Vad där.
Är den lång så den här?
When you look at the hog-to-hog time.
Kör. Kom igen. Det är bra.
That time definitely indicates that it would go back part of the house.
Av den lite mer.
Hade du på den?
Jävlar var den kall också.
Tuli rajalta, mutta ne oli vähän lujia, niin tosin se oli, no joo, tulen tosta noin. Pitäisikö mun tulla eka se taipusampi vai suoremmin? Tuo eka sen suoremman ja...
Som lite.
Kasi!
Jag tänkte också att det kanske kommer ut lite hårt, liksom. Det är bara att man ger det men inte liksom...
Good coasting, heads back up.
Det är bra det.
His wife and baby are here to support him this week, somewhere in the arena. Daughter Maisie is just 10 months old. She has beautiful long blonde hair just like him. So here he goes.
Well, just saw the path and see if they can draw around.
Etupunainen vaan. Lopus Janne.
Well, they want to get any late finish on that one that they can. Side of the forefoot.
Comparison of the skips there. 71% Kausti, 86 Edin. It's the draws, that's the big one. Big
Undrar om man
difference.
bara ska försöka skava in på den, men det är risk att man sätter in den där istället.
Spelar någon typ en sargfart.
Ja.
They want to play the run back, but they're worried which way they play it, but they're stone back 12 foot.
Ja. Okej. Man skulle kunna klippa den här, men han får ju dra samma.
Ja.
Man bara klipper garden då.
Ja, han lär väl runda den här då kanske.
Då har vi en enkel etta i alla fall.
Gillar ni?
Känner du för att styra så är den grym. Men...
Man kommer ju oavsett kunna dra fyrfoten där. Ja. Men då får vi väl dra för ett om man gör något, får en dubbel för tre om man missar den lite grann.
Det är inte, ja, precis. Det är inte så lätt att byta spår så där, från där ute till där inne. Inte med hans släpp.
Nej.
Han är skitnervös på den där när han släpper.
Känner du för? Skava där eller bara klippa han så?
Eller dra en skotte på outen i hålet. Han kan ju ligga jävligt hårt i och för sig.
Ja.
Ja, det är inte lätt att spela den där skaven alltså.
Klippa han så här då så måste han lägga en bra gard. Kan peta in den här.
Röd då, eller?
Man touchar den.
Ja.
Svårt men. Tredjedel.
Ja.
Lite tunnare kanske.
Wow.
Med.
Ja.
Wow.
Well, they want to peel it and just try and touch their own, but they go just over the nose of it. They're hoping to just push another one in so the shot would be that much more pressure on Aku Koste. There's just so much risk with that run back if you double jammed it.
Ai suoja. Saat suojan kannalla. Okei.
Kyllä mä melkein.
Joo. No, meillä oli äsken tossa. Mä ottaisin vähän lisää sille kivelle.
Joo.
Well, where do you put this one? Bring another one in, you put the guard, that ice looks like guarding it up, forcing Niklas to make a decision. An important end to score. Single point lead for Sweden.
Linja on tärkeä. Puoliväli lähellä.
Joo, ei se ratsasta kyllä. Niinku se, jos se näkyy, niin poimii.
Kaukana.
Joo. Puoliväli. Puoliväli.
Puoliväli on hyvä. Varokaa, ettei taivu liikaa.
Puoliväli.
Wow, taipuu liikaa. Ei.
Ainahan se tuolta taitaa.
Well, just guarding it up.
Ei sitä voi heittää noinpäin.
And it will over curl on them.
Oh, and you can hear the crowd there. It's just gone a bit too
Ei ollut heitos varmaan.
far to your left.
That was the risk in playing that one. You know if it over curls, you're going to leave a shot for 2.
And he does have a pretty clear run for that. Niklas Sedin.
Needs noser a little to the center line to avoid catching their back one.
Last stone of this 8th end from Niklas Sedin. Hoping to extend his side's lead in this game.
Well, got to get past the guard. Big scrub. They just get by. What a scrub there. Sundgren, Lidstrom. Niklas knows how big of a score that is.
Very important 2 there for Team Sweden. Extends their lead again. Back in front. Look at this look. Wow.
When that hit the hog line, I didn't think it had a chance to get by.
Just shows what sweeping can do. And it's that which has got them back into a 3-shot lead. After 8, Sweden 6, Finland 3.
Well, away we go. Back inside the Scotiabank Centre, the 2015 Ford World Men's Curling Championship. Front end earned that deuce in that last end. Just get by. And a 3-point lead is reestablished by Sweden. Well, Finland will have to stick with approach they had 7th in. Just make sure, put our guards up, get something in, continue to guard. No, Nicholas and his team will try, and Team Sweden will try to play the peels. Well, trying to play run backs.
Top 4. Ja, bra linje. Topp 4. Behöver gå för linje om vi ska runt den. Topp 4. Japp. Nej, knacka istället. Upp. Nej. Kör något. Ja, ta isär dem lite. Kom igen.
Well, first 2 in, and top part of the house wanted to line them up. There's some stones now you can use, you can draw behind. So try and get the second corner guard out in front.
Samanlainen.
Suunta on hyvä.
Osa rinnalle.
Joo, kova nyt. Kova.
Eikö se ole tulossa jo?
Kova.
Tulossa.
Ei oo vielä siellä.
Onhan se.
Hyvin harjattu.
Pari miestä kattoo.
Ei mitään hätää.
Rent. Oh. Rent. Fint. Alvis.
Well, the single peel. Wanting to get rid of the front.
Hyvä alainen voima.
Hän sais taipua vielä. Voima vaan. Linja hyvä. Voima vaan. Musta näet, tässä aletaan olla kyllä täällä.
Tasa siinä.
Noja vaan tohon. Hei, kasta.
For Finland, just have to be patient. Try and wait a few. Try and use those stones that are in play. Get Sweden to chase you. Play some. Get them playing freezes and taps. Quiet weight shots, not the peels as we just saw from Christian Lindström.
Pauli. Silleen just koskee keskiviivaa ja just pesää.
Joo, ihan lähelläkin on aika ok.
Ei oo. No joo, just.
Vaikea piilattava.
So now's the time they elect to make that play in. Try and draw it right in front. Use those stones.
Hyvä. On Janne vähän luja jopa. Tarkka voima vaan.
Voima on hyvä.
Linja on hyvä.
Valkoinen.
Ei, se on ihan liikaa.
Tule alas.
Ei. Se on valkoinen ihan liikaa.
Valkoinen näyttää valkoiselta.
No, et saattaa hyyti.
Taisi hyötyä niin, että pysähtys jo. Ei.
Hyvä voima.
Well, it comes right in, but right in between, it needed to be frozen on one or the other.
Ja, tror jag gillar chappen. Stand out.
Finland, a really good story all week long.
They've been good to watch, haven't they, look?
They have lots of calling a real smart game, playing to their strengths. Take back one end and completely different game here. That steal of 2, looming large. As we'll hit, roll over. 3 reds sit top part of the house. Better story about this, Finland qualifying for the Worlds out of the B group of the Europeans. Of course, 8 teams come out of the European Championship. And the winner of the B group plays a qualifying series against the 8th seed in the A group.
Yep, they had a tough journey to get here. Certainly performed beyond expectation.
Gillar du? Knacka ner den där. Den. Ja. Ja. Vad tycker du? Ja, det... Knacka någon av dem känns som, men här har de lite... Ja, jag gillar den. Ja. Kom upp så snabbt som möjligt. Ja. Ja. Vickar man ut lite kan man lämna den där kanske. Ja, det är det jag tänker. Det är bättre att spela andra, eller? Vickar man ut lite där så lämnar man ju samma sak egentligen. Knacka ner den här då. T-line.
Well, that one and trying to get in there and coming up a bit short. Now changes the game plan for Sweden. They realize they're sitting good in the rings and have a chance to push the issue.
Kalla. Kalla, sitt.
Kalla.
Ingenting.
Kalla hela vägen. Kalla hela vägen och stanna.
Well, little tap. Maybe a little deep going back for it. They want to just move it to the top of the button.
Look at that trio of reds there.
But Aku Koste now has some stones to use. He has some rocks in play.
Hyvä. Kääntä. Hei.
Vähän hiljainen jopa.
Vähän hiljainen.
Kova!
Tosi kova! Tosi hiljainen. Tosi hiljainen.
Kova! Kova!
Real big sweep.
Hey.
Just get by the front.
Hyvä.
Tap that one back. Sit second shot. And Sweden making that call in the last. Now right into it.
De får ju frysen och ligga andra sten där. Spelar han den trippen då i alla fall en sten har de öppen.
Ja.
I like it. Så.
Bak 4-ish då.
Knacka inne.
Ja. Knacka full 4 på 10.
Ja, antingen finns det två val, ta halvträff.
So just a little angle tap, roll away.
Liksom topp, högt upp på fyrfoten.
Ja.
Eller knacka ner den rakt, nästan bredvid vägen. Så måste spela raka trippen, då kan vi få en dubbel tillbaka.
Nicholas Sedin, first year with this team.
But Oscar, long time, he's the fifth for numerous events.
Best achievement winning that bronze medal at the 2014 Winter Olympic Games. He'd love a medal here, he'd love to win this.
Bak 4. Bak 8.
Nej!
Well, again, a little more going behind the tee line. With that, they had to go on the line. Fun to watch Sundgren and Lindström go at that.
Jos me saadaan linja semmoiseksi, että me saadaan liikutettua
Aikalisässä, jos selvää heittoa.
Ei tarvii
Sweeping's
miettiä.
been fabulous today.
Se on
Up
mun
here.
mielestä jotain ihan itsestäänselvyys.
Kumpi kivi?
Kutonen! Mä pelaan nyt sen taipusan tästä näin. Niin. Joo, mä luulen, että se on ihan hyvä.
Kumpi?
Joku takapunainen varmaan, jos niitä vähän saa liikutettua, niin parempi.
Kumpi kivi, Jaku?
Kutonen.
Joo. Onko tää se...
Nyt me sitä tarvitaan, kun se pitäisi saada grabaa tonne noin niin, että me saadaan vähän tökättyä.
Onko tää se taivisumpi kivi?
Joo.
Ehkä se 14 alkaa olla aika hyvä.
Joo.
Joo.
Alle
Me
14
pitää saada
kiloa.
linja kohille ja sit niin paljon tökkiä kuin mahdollista.
Joo.
Niin silloin meillä jää jotain hyvää mahdollisesti.
Joo.
Riippuu nyt mitä, kuin hyvällä se on.
Takavalkoinen.
Ei, tilaa.
Takavalkoinen.
Mukana. Pietro. Joo! Kovaa! Tosi kovaa!
Hiljainen elää.
Joo. Niin kauan kuin liikkuu.
Yamis and Pitko
Niin kauan kuin liikkuu. Niin kauan kuin liikkuu. Joo.
try and roll it off of that guard. They won't be able to get by.
Joo.
Grappa nappasi jotain.
I don't know, it may have grabbed something because
Hyvä aloinen heitto kädessä.
flat spot just dives. Is just playing the draw. It shouldn't have.
Yeah, I don't think it was too much that he did wrong here.
Look at the release here again. See. Well, obviously wasn't with the release. They liked it. But then it got going. Normally the sense when they like the release, everything's good, and then the panic sweep call.
Runda kan ju bli trippel, men den är bara för ett antal.
Stäm nu.
Vad gillar ni?
Gard.
Garda deras.
Garden sa han skjutning på 2.
Garden sa en skjutning, men ligger inte den ganska bra line-up för att sticka den där, eller att den han skjuter blir sämre än den?
Stickar den går under den.
Eller att den som han skjuter blir sämre än den.
Asking for a timeout, Oscar Eriksson.
Well, they asked for the timeout. They're actually down at the other end, looking up to the big screen center of the arena.
Men det måste till en ganska precis träff för att skjutstenen ska bli bättre än den.
Garda det då. En match till sen också, så själv vi nu så får vi lite mer vila också.
Ja.
Det kan ju vara värt en chansning att runda på en till.
Skjutningen finns ju absolut
I'm
för
sure
2.
they've got a pretty good idea of what they want to do,
Men
but
den finns ju inte om jag snedfryser toppstenen.
good to have another view.
Slag, då får cornerskjuta och sticka.
Jag
Eller dra.
Alltså, bara du kommer in, alltså tänker du, bara kommer in
lite bakom garden. Alltså även om du kallar över där, du måste ha trippelskjuta. Jag tycker då gå på. Alltså, vi bara öppnar ju, då måste vi vinner troligtvis till 99% av gångerna.
Det är lite rakt där, man har inte råd att konka för hårt liksom. Ska jag verkligen gå för att runda den, då finns ju risken att den hänger kvar lite grann, man får ett litet studs så han kan få en...
Även om du styr den här, Niklas, och kommer hit, alltså vad har han för 2 då?
Nej, då har jag ingenting, men jag är rädd för att den rakar lite grann om jag ska gå på den. Man inte råkar göra den här liksom, råkar gå upp för hårt i den här stenen.
Ja.
Precis öppna upp den här för 2 liksom, då måste jag ha marginal och gå här ute. Raka den lite, så är det risk att man kommer ner och gör någon trippel.
Spela på läggan här då.
Den här finns för 2, skjutningen, så vi gillar nog att gå på och försöka stjäla och stänga matchen nu.
Ja, för att skulle han sticka den
vi gillar också, så vi pratar om dragningen runt. Kommer man inte riktigt runt på den, då kanske få en chapp, någon sån här chapp-trippel. Det känns inte så skönt.
Ligger vi här så.
Men
vi kan spela på bara läggan här. Vad har han för, hur tar
In there,
det?
won the t-shirt.
Kallar vi upp och fryser där så har jag typ ingenting.
Nej.
Bara sticka den där eller fridra där.
Ja.
Optimalt så drar vi den där.
Vi måste egentligen inte ens komma runt. Ligger vi här, hur tar han mer än 1 då?
Ja, det är sant.
Eller hur?
Han måste spela med mer fart och komma rulla av i så fall.
Här, han har den och klonka in där och göra den.
Swedish fans waiting on.
Men kommer vi dit så är det ju ingen fara.
Det är okej.
Spela
någonstans topp 4 där. Gör man så mycket det kan.
Mycket is vill ha.
Umpire says that's it. Discussion over.
A third shot right now is that yellow one in the top, just half into the 8-foot. They don't want to come in and set up a triple as an out to score 2. Hold to 1 is pretty good.
Bara fart, topp 4.
Yes.
Gör man runt om vi får chansen.
You can go on the center line, guard off that draw path, force the double tap. Come in, you got to get half tucked.
96% on his 7 draws. So almost perfect.
Okej, lägger den här. Lägger den här.
Kör!
Nedan för Gulgard. Kom här. Kom här.
Again, those supers working really hard.
And they get just a little in between. They take away that yellow tap. Draw might be about it, and you got to play it with about back line that if you could roll off because of the port that they have to play through.
So Finland looking for a timeout as well. Crucial stage in this game. They've got a big decision to make too.
Pystytkö leikkaa tuota 5, niin pistetään nyt mitä ne just heitti.
Mihin leikkaa?
Ei sillä 2 saa.
Siis kun me tarvitaan, millä me saadaan 2.
No siis jos me heitään 1, me heitään määrissä.
Niin, siis määrikseen on 1, mutta jos joku näkisi jotain parempaa, mutta eipä taida olla.
Ei oo.
Here comes their coach.
Niin.
Tommy
Toi kulma on
Rantamäki.
se on ihan tasan sämmin.
Always feels like such a long walk from the coach's bench.
And to the far end, the away end of the ice surface.
Just adds to the drama and the tension though.
Tää mun mielestä tää on ehkä auki suoraan.
Ei se jää pesään.
Eikö?
Ei se mahu osu niin päin.
Alright.
Eikä toi niin lähellä, ettei se silti liiku siellä.
Siis kahta aina pakko hakea.
Tuskin se
Niin, jos joku keksii joku heiton kahteen, niin me heittää sen.
Niin eikä siinä on muuta kuin keltaisella tohon keltaiseen, joka tonne.
Ei siinä ole
Ei kun siis tää hipsu voi olla kahteen, mutta...
En usko.
No en mäkään, mutta niitillä niin se on niinku
lähin vaihtoehto. Lähdetään.
2 peräs viimeiseen päähän.
Noin.
Voiko sitäkin kokeilla?
Ihan alkuun minä haluat heittää.
Ei tässä oikeesti niinku... Ei se ole lähes mihinkään sit.
No ei se varmaan
Tää pitäis mennä siniselle kokonaan.
Jos pakko saada täältä päin.
Well, they looked at a few options, possibly of what there might have been for 2 was the double yellow run.
Yellow Finland, remember?
Timeout ticking away.
Sweden.
14 lopuksi.
Okay.
So
Tässä kräppäs jotain nyt.
draw to those 2 stones in the forefoot. Not an easy port to get at.
Yeah, it's quite a neat channel. Let's see how he does. That's not a good start if you're drawing. 55%.
Ei ole linjaa, ei ole suuntaa vielä.
Ei ole suojasta!
Sano kun saa.
Oh, nothing yet. Have to wait for the
Sweet
line.
now.
Ei tarvitse tehdä mitään.
Joo!
Well, they're by now. Will it curl? Get to the button. Fabulous. Just great touch, Aku Costa.
Yep, you couldn't get a better draw than that from anyone in this competition. Really nicely done. I give them a big lift as well. A few Finland fans in the arena. There's the numbers so far in this 3 versus 4 page playoff game. 6-4 it adds up to Sweden against Finland. Finland squeezing out 1 point there in the last end. Still on Sweden's coattails.
Aika ulkolinja, että mä luistaa aika hyvin.
Ei näytä kovalta. Kyllä mun mielestä voi pientä pitää. Kohta pitää tuoda, joo. Kova. Painu. Hyvä Janne. Hyvä Janne.
1,5 meter framför.
Tack hårt i alla fall.
Japp, japp, japp.
Lite mjuk.
Japp, japp. Ben.
Nej.
Hur lång är den?
Hack.
Genom. Wow.
Here's the tick shot. Can't remove it.
Kör.
Tap that one in. Roll their shooter in. And that
Puoliväli tai
tick
ei
shot
ainakaan se
is,
lähempänä.
you see some Canadian team coaches, Rick Lang, national team coach Earl Morris,
Puoliväli.
watching on.
But which team will they face?
Puoliväli.
Pientä ei ikinä irti.
Puoliväli.
Well, winner of this will play Team Canada
Siinä jo. Ei.
later on today.
Lippaa. Clearing.
So centerline guard.
Yes, Team Japan, who've had a reasonable week too. Their skip.
Yep.
Come on, give us a smile.
Ben.
Focused like he is out on the ice. More smiles on the ice. As they'll peel that one out. Didn't want to be facing possible 2 tying points. They have the one guard out in front. Well, they'll start peeling after this.
Finland very aware of Swedish strategy now. They just have to concentrate on doing what they need to do to steal in this end.
Etupuina.
Vähän kovempi.
Tilaa.
Ollaan vielä hyvällä peplillä, niin ollaan vähän kovaa.
Takapuna.
Se on ihan hyvä.
Hyytyy.
Joo. Kova. Hyvä.
Hyvä heitto.
Well, they get one in behind. Now the peel of the corner. Finland will need to steal 2.
Japp.
Seen much more scoring in the second half of this game than we did in the first.
Yeah, cautious, cagey stuff in the first.
Puoliväliin.
Saa olla kaukanakin.
Mä vois taipua, jos... Ei linja on hyvä.
Ei.
Tää on voima.
Aina hyytyy vaan.
Joo.
Tekää nyt pientä. Linja on tosi hyvä.
Lopus pitää vähän tuoda suunnatakin. Joo, pitää päästä kohdalle kuitenkin. Pitääks meidän...
Yep.
You can see here the hog time on this peel. Just over 5 seconds. Big weight from these Swedes. They love to throw the high, hard one.
Ihan sama.
Well, rather than put another guard up, they want to draw behind that stone top part of the house.
Ei se tarkoita, se on päinvastoin.
Aika positiivinen. Takapunainen. Joo.
Linja vaan.
Niin pitkälle, ettei ole läpi ja jää pesään, niin pitkälle kuskallekin tuoda.
Hyvä.
Tila. Vaihto. Joo, tosi kova Pauli. Pauli niin kauan kun leistuu. Kova, paranee koko ajan. Kova, joo.
Hyvä.
Vai.
Ja. Spelar fartryckarna antingen eller? Kan gå för dubbelmatch.
Jag vill gå för den.
Vad är det? Tredjedel eller? Ja. Ja, jag har sett det.
Oscar Eriksson, the third, 90% on his 13 hits. He's had a great game.
Well, trying to make the double, and will touch it, but slide right over.
Joku suoja jonnekin, ettei saa liian monta kertaa yrittää ratsua. Ja.
Tuolla yli pikkasen.
Well, this comes right in.
Oh, and it wasn't far away.
Had to hold it a little bit more. Now that stone top part of the house, acting as a bit of a guard.
Kasper Kunti, 70% in his 10 draws.
Joo.
Niin pitkälle kun liikkuu. Niin pitkälle kun liikkuu. Suunnan takia niin pitkälle kun liikkuu. Kova. Paina. Loppuun asti.
Well, a very long guard.
Oscar.
Well, skip stones now. Bring another one in.
Niinku 2 senttiä yli, eiks niin?
Se näkyy kyllä niinku melkein kokonaan.
Okei, vedetään suoja sit vaan.
Tai sit vedetään tänne.
Joo, kyllä meidän on pakko tulla pesään.
Ei mun mielestä nojalle, kun se näkyy.
Joo,
niin
joo ei nojalle asti, mutta...
Voit katsoa vielä hakilta.
Joo.
Kumpi?
Kaksi Jannen kivi eka.
Sinne ei jonoa vai?
Joo. Yritetään päästä silleen limittäin, niin
Joo.
toivotaan. Toi nyt on silleen aika automaattiheitto, mutta...
Mutta ei meillä muutakaan.
Ei oo.
Well, this is a shot to make sure you try and have a chance to lie too. Force Nicholas to throw against those 2 points with his last that would tie the game. You throw a guard, Nicholas might ignore, draw around, and then you're chasing him and may not be able to lie to.
Yep, this is the priority at the moment. With the stone.
Ei oo linja. Mukana vielä pitää harppaa.
Tuo nojalle.
Ihan tasa kiinni.
Jep.
Well, coming right down, the only thing now is that either can go, not sure if you run that one into it.
It's coach of Norway doing some
Well,
homework.
looking at stones, what they've made notes on, what teams are doing. They'll be out for a practice session today between the this 3-4 and the semi-final.
Just having a quick look at the big screen above us, see where the stones are placed. He's got to be feeling really happy about Sweden's position here, barring any mistakes.
You can see enough, you could be able to get rid of both. Want to make sure you get one of them at least. Well, first, won't get by the top one, so will be throwing against what would be the winning points.
Niin. Se on täydellinen.
Joo, tohon noin. Silleen, että just kokonaan valkoisella.
Well, both teams using their timeouts in that 9th end.
Ei se nyt silleen ole tarkkaa, koska sehän voit poistaa se heittää lähes varmasti, mutta silleen...
Jos me kosketaan punaista, niin se ei saa kummankaan. Niin, jos ei riittää toi yksi.
Niin, sille riittää yhden poistaminen. Mutta keskellä valkosta. Silloin sille ei riitä nokka tähän näin ja tuolla noin sille ei ole varaa rollaa niin kuin ulospäin.
Pikkasen hiljaisemmin kuin äsken paljon.
Joo. 14 on aika hyvä.
Ei ole kiiretty 45 sekkaa.
Allt från chop till halvträff wins.
Listic put a third one in the rings. And it's where do you put it? What do you want Nicholas to throw with his last? You don't want him to have an open hit. You want to make sure you force a difficult draw if you can.
It's his last stone, could be his last stone of this championship.
Ollaan jo.
Just kokonaan.
Ollaan tällä linjalla. Luja.
Joo.
Hyvä.
And there we go. A decent enough placement.
Well, he can come down to those other ones and make a hit on those. Hit it on the nose, you can score your 1-2 point lead and the hammer this.
Yep, he's done all he can at this stage.
Solid end from Finland here to put the pressure. That's
all he could do, put the pressure on. Going for the hit here.
Well, brooms are down, that's always a good sign, as he will stick around.
And that's enough, that will do it. That will give Sweden the victory over Finland. Edged ahead in the second half of that game and never really looked back. They're into the semi-final game. Finland head for the bronze medal. Sweden will play Canada. And another very professional performance from Team Sweden.
Well, a well-played game and solid run comes to an end for Aku Kosta, who will now play in the bronze medal game. Still trying to get a medal. Disappointing for them as they salute the crowd. It's been a good run. They'll regroup to play tomorrow. But Nicholas Edin has more work to do. Coming up in a few hours, he'll take on Team Canada to try and get to the gold medal game. Well, that is the line score. That's how this one played out. It was 2-1 after 5. And in the 7th, chance to pick up 2 for Finland. Giving up a steal in 6. Looking for the nose hit, maybe a little roll. Avoid the back one. And there it is. With a measure, 2 yellow. Confirmed with the measure. Get back within 1. This a key shot. Final stone, Nicholas Edin trying to get 2. And this one to the sweepers. Lindstrom, Sundgren get by. 2 for Sweden. 3-point lead into 9 and a tough draw to try and get a single point for Aku Kosta. Had to wait for it to get by. The Yellowstone you saw there now curl up at the end and will get the 1 point, but still 2 down into the 10th end. Did all they could to force Nicholas Edin to throw against 3 in the rings. Nicholas Edin right on with that one. Hits, sticks, and into the semi-final tonight. Finland will drop to the bronze medal, a 7-4 final. A hard-fought battle, and Finland's story will end there. They'll play for bronze tomorrow. As we look at the playoff situation, Norway in the gold medal game after beating Canada in the 1-2 game. Sweden now moves to the semifinal against Canada. Finland in the bronze medal game will play the loser of tonight's semifinal for bronze.
Congratulations, Nicholas. How does it feel to be through?
Feels really good. We played a really solid game now, and they stuck to it. They played really well. He made all his important last shots, so we had to keep scoring points at the end to win the game. So it was an interesting game to play, and I think we're excited to play the next one now.
What made the difference, though? Was there a particular point you felt was the turning point?
Well, definitely when we stole two. The game was really close before that. I thought we had some chances before that, but he made some really nice shots, and we had to get our one every time, and it could easily have gone the other way, but I thought we were the stronger team, and then when we got that two, I think they needed to make something extraordinary to win it.
So Canada next, how do you feel about that?
Yeah, that will be a really fun game to play, definitely. They are the home favorites, and usually the team to beat in an event like this, so we've been looking forward to playing them again the whole week, so it'll be a fun game.
First year with this team, obviously, what would it mean to you to go all the way?
Would mean lots. Obviously, we're always getting compared with the old team, and it would be really great to get another crown with this new team as well. And I think we've played really well at the second half of this event, so hopefully we can make them work hard for it.
Well done. Good luck.
Thank you.
Well, Nicholas Edin moves to the semi-final. We'll have that for you. For Allison Walker, myself, Luke Coley, and the rest of the crew, we'll see you for the semi-final tonight.